I love so much to watch What a Show. You're watching What a Show. A cyberbully? Oh my, what will they think of next? If you need anything, please do not hesitate to push the purple button to your left. An attendant will be with you shortly. My mother-in-law is always up my ass about how I spend my day. I can't help but chuckle because me? I'm watching What a Show on twitch.tv. Heavens, look at the time. It's nearly What a Show. I wonder what Charlotte and Patrick will get up to today. I hope it's Craigslist. I think the mods should be allowed to ban people, if it's funny. What's that? A show? Never thought I'd see the day. Heavens, look at the time. It's nearly What a Show. Sometimes I wonder whether Patrick is actually hurting Charlotte's feelings, or if it's all one big joke. Fascinating. Quiet, darling. What a show is about to start. All right, let's wrap it up. The French What a Show. I miss the Patrick is afraid of bones era. It's just not the same show anymore. If I was Charlotte, I'd simply get a better computer. It doesn't seem all that complicated. If What a Show were ever to fully solve its technical issues, I imagine I would have to stop watching. Oh god, it's What a Show. And it's headed right towards us. What do you think Charlotte dreams of? Is it pleasant? Frankly, I'm here for Waylon and Gatito. You know, back in my day, we didn't have anime sex noises. It's What a Show time. Look out, it's What a Show. What? A show? I, for one, do hope they play copyrighted music. I lost Inside Gaming again for this? It's Charlotte and Patrick. Again. I do wonder if the screen will be covered in screenshots and garbage today. It wouldn't be fun for me anymore if they got partner.
Folks, you know them for okay.
Marketing comes only if you've got products that move people.
Sorry, now hold on. Just
Oh,
there was a thing happening. It's
Okay.
I feel like my momentum is totally ruined now.
Yeah.
And you're moving very
Mine too.
slowly.
Well, I'm downloading 2 videos.
You
So it might be like
doing-
this
I think you're
for
good
like
now.
5 minutes.
Okay, let me do the whole intro. I was gonna do like a whole thing.
Go ahead.
Why is my screen flickering so much? God, this is a fucking disaster.
Go with the intro now. Whenever you're ready.
Long-term success in network marketing
And to go
comes
with the
only if you've got products that move
intro.
people.
Holy shit.
Now, go with the intro.
Oh, hold on, someone. I gotta turn on. I gotta
And
fix
we
my
are
lights.
ready. We are going
And
for the
cue
intro
intro.
in
Success
3.
in network marketing comes only if you've got products that move people.
Do you want to go?
And go. Yep. So in 5,
Okay.
4,
Yeah.
3.
I'm fixing. Yeah.
Long-term
And
success in
I'm
network
fixing my
marketing
gamer
comes
light.
only if you've
Okay,
got
And
products
go
that
with
move
the
people.
And
intro.
go for the intro and take it away.
Go ahead
All
with
right. It's
the intro. Whenever you're ready.
and
Look, I made a blueberry pie
Long-term
for
Slide
today. I don't have
transition.
time.
marketing comes
I
only
don't have
why
time
is
to fuck
everyone
around. I'm
gifting
trying to.
so many subs?
I'm trying to get this stream done so I
got a
can
pie
go
to
eat my
eat?
pie.
Well, okay.
Go for the intro.
Okay, go for intro.
And in 5,
3,
4,
4,
3.
5, 1, 2, 3.
And
Cue intro.
the intro's playing.
And we've got the intro rolling, and then we're gonna cut to the intro from that. Cut it. Go intro. And go intro. Why is it so fuzzy? Oh. Weird. It's very sharp, but also very fuzzy. Okay, and go intro.
Charlotte, no one cares about the technical side of this show.
Well,
Long-term
They
success
like
in
it when
network
it's bad.
marketing comes only
my
if you've
damn
got
camera
products
looks
that move
like
people.
whatever they shot Atonement with. There's pantyhose over the lens
That's-
to get
that's
that trademark
Good.
look.
That's probably an award-winning movie.
It might be. I just don't know what happened or why it's like this.
Should we
I don't know. It's just
talk?
doing-
Should we thank the 150 new subs we got in the last 5 minutes?
We got a lot, didn't we?
I gotta thank Fight Haver. I gotta thank Ominous Positivity, Rybert Hopper. I gotta thank Coop Dies at the beginning for giving gifting 5. I gotta thank
You
Rumple
must.
Foreskin.
Yeah.
Weedy Femme. You know I'm thanking Religan for gifting 1. You know I'm thanking Spectacular 101 for resubscribing and Cashbone for gifting 10.
Yeah.
You know I gotta thank Coffee with Streamer.
Gotta put
You
some
know I gotta
respect on
thank
Coffee with
Spectacular
Streamer.
101 again
Network
for
marketing
gifting
comes only
5.
if you've got
I
products that move
gotta give a
people.
big thank you to I Am Kenny gifting 1. I gotta thank Ominous Drea for giving out 5. Nova Glarian.
Mm-hmm. And cue intro.
Long-term
And go for
success
the
in
intro.
network marketing comes only if you've
And
got
go for
products
intro.
that
Thank
move
you,
people.
Daimyo Guy Fieri.
Alright, roll that
And
intro.
go for intro.
And Insomniac, thank you. Go for intro.
And it's intro time.
So let me
Success in network
give you
marketing
a
comes
quick
only
breakdown
if
of what's
you've
going
got
on right now.
products that move people.
Me?
We didn't stream on Monday, right?
We did not stream on Monday. I was
And-
actually hoping we could talk about the reasons why.
Well, hang on, because I got to address this.
I'm just giving you a hint of what I want to do next. Go
This is
ahead.
Long-term
in
success in network
Charlotte's
marketing
mind.
comes only if you've
That
got
means
products
that we
move
have to do a
people.
gameplay stream today.
That's not.
And I don't want to
that's
do
not-
it. I said it's going to be a bad show if we do that. And she said, I don't give a shit if it's a bad show.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't care less
Yeah.
if it's a bad show.
Yeah.
I want to play a game I bought that is a game for babies, is what she told me.
Not a game for
because,
babies.
And she actually said this, I am a baby myself.
I'm not a baby.
And that's why I like baby stuff. And after this, I have to go to Target to pick up formula for baby.
That's not
And she's,
true.
of course, referring to herself when
I don't
she
eat
says baby
formula.
in the third person.
I don't eat formula.
And she eats it dry.
No,
She
I
eats it
don't.
dry.
I don't eat formula. It's fully breast milk for you, girl. Okay.
But it is still dried.
But it is still dry. It's dehydrated breast milk. I dry it into chips.
Oh, God.
It's just a little crust that I pick off the side of
Long-term
the teat.
success in network marketing
Not of the
comes only
breast.
if you've
I
got
put it in a
products
bottle
that move
first, and
people.
then the teat of the bottle.
That's
Thank you,
disgusting.
Tonka Bean, for subscribing during the worst part of the worst show we've ever done.
And toaster strudel.
And toaster strudel. Listen, I'm not a baby. I'm an adult. I'm a grown woman who likes adult things.
I have the receipts.
Like pornography and cigarettes and drinking and
I
gambling.
know for a fact you
And
don't enjoy
fighting.
cigarettes or gambling or fighting.
I appreciate
The other things I'm not sure about.
porn and alcohol.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I like
about.
I like both of those. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've been known to sit down with a Bartles and
couple of
Jay
tapes?
and a couple
Oh.
of tapes. Yeah. Is it Bartles and Jay?
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
No.
Really? Never.
No,
Not even like.
I've never bummed a Mr. Brain.
Not even. Not even like drunk in college or something.
The closest I came
You didn't take a puff.
The closest I came was my birthday last year, and not in college. I didn't take a puff. I honestly didn't even realize that people still smoked until I went to college. I thought it just happened like in movies and stuff. I was so not around.
What did you think they
people
were
that
doing?
smoked.
Vaping?
Well, no,
Or just
no
nothing?
one was
Just
vaping
period,
yet.
no.
I just thought people had
Oh, okay.
stopped. It's like, because my parents used to smoke, fairly heavily, and like their whole family and like everyone. And I was like, oh, okay, so people smoked in the 80s and 90s, and then found out it was bad and stopped. And that's not true. And it's left me in this unfortunate space where culturally cigarettes are really cool.
But your brother?
Yeah. Why the fuck is that so loud? But your brother. Cigarettes
That
very
hasn't
cool.
changed.
No.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the problem. Is I'm so very aware of the health risks and adverse effects, and I'll never smoke a cigarette. But
I mean, you should just
my
do
brain,
one to
the
not
parts
be a
of my
baby.
brain light up. I'm not so insecure as some
Long-term
co-hosts
success
of
in
this
network
show.
marketing comes
And
only
Coop
if
dies
you've
at the
got
beginning,
products.
giving even more subs. That's 10.
For cigarettes, I
10.
think.
Giving 10 big ones for the ciggies.
Yeah, give 10 subs if you love cigarettes and aren't afraid to admit it.
Okay, and it looks like P Brown is gifting 25 tier 1 subs to having a cigarette.
I love
don't even know
cigarettes.
how you did
I
that.
don't even smoke. I don't smoke anymore.
No,
I have
you
not
don't.
been a smoking man in some time.
I mean, it's I'm never gonna do
If
it.
if I'm out with the fellas, sure.
Listen, if I see a hot girl,
Yeah.
and she's lighting a cigarette, I can't. There's a part of my brain that lights up, and I'm like, cool. That's awesome, man.
It is cool. And you should like that in women, but you should also carry a lighter around so that you can say, "Ma'am," and then light it for them, even though you're not a smoker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
That's it. Yeah, just carry a lighter.
I do carry a
BZ
lighter
and
around.
Spectacular 101, thank you.
Well, I guess I don't carry it everywhere. I keep it at home for weed and
Right.
candles.
And Cashbone gifting 10 for cigarettes. Damn. People love cigarettes.
God,
in
everyone
here.
giving it up for cigarettes. I don't think we can do that on Twitch. I don't think that's cool.
Oh, we're of age.
Yeah, but the platform, content platforms are by nature extremely prudish. You
Yeah.
can't write sex in a TikTok caption. You can't say pussy cum.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
You do. Well, you made the rules.
Yeah. Unreal Dustin subscribing.
I don't know
to
if I can
support
have this
cigarettes,
music
big tobacco.
playing. It's just the
Definitely
Star
not.
Wars music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a way to turn music on?
Well, I can't skip the
Abstracts,
cutscenes.
thanks for subbing.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait.
Yeah, it sucks because like, I don't even smoke weed, but like smoking weed just isn't cool.
It's not
The way that
it's
cigarettes
not.
are.
It actually
and it's
somehow
like, in
completely.
vaping's the lamest shit in the world. Even
I'll
if
say-
like, hey, practically way better than cigarettes, right? Like it's
Yeah.
I'm sure much better for you, but like
I'll say
neither of
for
those things are
vaping,
cool.
to vaping's credit, now that people don't use giant rigs, it's a lot less so. I
yeah.
don't think it's good the way that it's marketed, like Juuls and stuff, but I do think the sleeker profile it's not cool, but you're doing less
better.
damage to your image than when you have like basically
A
a
2 pounds.
4-cylinder engine where you're like
Where it's like it could be mistaken for a gun.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But weed, like, skipped over from being like, well, very extremely illegal, but also like, the old like pothead Grateful Dead sort of vibe, skipped over to like this weird, stupid, corporate, cleaned up version of weed. Like, there was no point in the middle where it was like, dang, this stuff has just got an excellent cool factor. Well, I guess no, it did have cool factor.
And
I feel like
in like
musicians,
I guess in like
some
middle
places.
school. Oh, like in the 40s?
Well, I'm not talking about dope.
Grass?
Smoking reefer.
And that's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with weed, right? It's totally like nothing wrong with that. It's just not.
Well, it's a gateway
It's not-
drug.
it's not-
So I mean,
it's not hard
there's-
enough
There's
to
that
be
wrong
cool.
with it.
No.
It's not hard enough to be cool, but it's also not like cigarettes are so stupid because they don't really do anything for you.
No, you like them if you've
After,
already
like-
had them.
Like your first cigarette is great, and then after that, it's like it's just maintenance.
Yeah, it's just upkeep.
And I think that it's like, and it looks cool, and I don't know. I think we got to get to the bottom of it because
Yeah, we gotta
we're
figure
right.
this out.
We're for sure correct, but I don't necessarily
To
know
the screen
all the
resolution.
details of why.
I don't know. I just know that when I see it in a movie, my brain goes, sick. And I do like the smell of cigars. Obviously different, but I have smoked cigars before.
Cigars are great, yeah, but that's
you
not
feel
something
terrible
I would ever do,
afterwards.
Yeah.
It's like a bad, like, oh god, my lungs just feel like coated.
Yeah. Wrath is A-list, that's just not true. Every person who smoked cigarettes wanted to fit in high school. Maybe in the 50s. But I don't think smoking cigarettes is big in high schools anymore. And I just wanted to do anything I could.
People in my high school didn't really smoke.
Not to fit in, but to feel again. No?
Fuck. To feel
A lot of
something?
smokers. I'm goofing.
Oh, sick!
A lot of people smoked in my school was big on weed, but also a lot of people smoked
What?
cigarettes. Yeah. Oh, we had a lot of chew in my school too.
Ugh.
We've already told that story so many times.
Yeah, I don't know. I forget sometimes. This is so weird without music. I turned off all the music in the settings, so it's just sound effects. It's not great.
Again, we're not saying there's anything wrong with smoking weed or lame about it or whatever. It's just not cool.
No. I mean, I like...
Same with vaping. Well, vaping used to be aggressively uncool.
Yeah,
Like
it's...
like really in your face, the lamest shit you could do.
I'm the
I don't
worst
think-
kind of
I'm not saying-
person, yeah.
Weed was never there. Weed never occupied that. It's always just been a flat line. It's just neutral, Whereas vaping has like slowly come down from so uncool to now just a little now it's almost neutral.
Cool reminds me, I want to talk about... we were talking about this a little bit
Brand
yesterday.
cigarettes, today's sponsor, menthols.
I wanted to give a shout out to Marlboro Reds.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Do you think you could be the... What's his fucking face? The Marlboro
Joe
Man?
Camel. Yeah.
Or Joe Camel. It's probably a cool music effect that goes with this. Yep. Okay. No, I want to talk about... So I was not here on Monday. Neither of us were technically because we didn't do a stream. And also really shout out to whoever developed, if this is Telltale, this Lego game for not allowing skippable cutscenes. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah, I went to a concert and we were talking a little bit about types of guy that are at concerts.
Oh, in the office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's one in particular that like I was talking about, which is like he's like a very what's up?
I was just thinking of this. Yes, Salvia is the one. Salvia is the cool drug.
Yeah.
It's not. It's probably the worst drug in existence. Sorry, go on.
Isn't Salvia is K2
anytime
like
I see
Salvia?
I just giggle. No.
It's just the synthetic weed stuff.
We can get into Salvia, but I want you to finish your thing.
I was just talking about the kind of guy that goes to a concert who's like, how did I describe him? He's got like a J.J. Abrams looking like aesthetic with the glasses and like the button down and like like professionally groomed, like a guy with like money who's professional, is like late 30s, like early 40s, alone and is vibing, but is also, you can just tell he's a dick. Like he just shoved the way, like one of these guys just like shoved past me at this show to stand, I guess, like probably like 3 rows back of people and was just like, yeah, yes, pointing. And it's like, man, who are you here with? Like, yeah. Why don't you chill out a little bit, or at least don't shoulder past strangers? I don't know what I'm getting at necessarily, but I titled the stream Types of Guy.
I told you, but my favorite type of guy at concerts was at like punk shows. It would be a really big guy who would be in like a circle pit. He would just like stalk around the outside like this, just marching slowly, like so hyper focused. And the only time he'd move is like if someone were to get thrown into him, he would just grab that person and throw him with all the strength he had. Just so violently toss somebody. And then just straight back to just marching around.
I'm going to a show tonight. I'm really excited. I'm going to beat the shit out of anyone that gets in my path. But that's it.
Well, it was so casual. I don't even think that was the goal. I think it was just like, you shouldn't have hit me. That's what happens. Like, you don't put your head in an alligator's mouth, right?
I
do.
You
shouldn't. You would, yeah.
Yeah,
you just shouldn't have gotten yourself into this situation where you're going to get thrown by a huge guy.
Yeah, that's on you.
Exactly.
You're right. Don't put yourself in the path of a huge guy. That's probably what a show's most important rule.
Mm-hmm.
Is beware of huge guys.
Yeah, so Salvia, I saw somebody call it a mild psychedelic. That wasn't my experience. It is extraordinarily
your experience sounded terrible.
Extreme psychedelic. Yeah, it's an awful drug. It is not fun. I think, people say it lasts 15 seconds. It's not like, it's longer than 15 seconds, but not, it's maybe like a minute or two. Although I've heard horror stories where it's like a minute or two passes by, but in your head it's been like days.
That's not good.
It is awful. It's so bad and it's way too intense. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever try anything quite like that.
Go ahead and don't do that.
It's not for me. Okay, could you go ahead and not do that?
Especially, like, there are other hallucinogens that I'm sure are so much better, so much nicer, more fun. And the only reason we did it was because it was available at, like, scary gas stations.
Tonight's our story will take place in a rather spooky gas station.
Yeah. Like, wherever you could get K2, they also had.
Or Rhino XXX.
Yeah, and I think it's all illegal now, but...
It's illegal now or illegal now?
I think it's illegal now. It was legal for a long time. That's why it was like... That's the only reason people did it.
What, K2?
Like... well, K2, but Salvia also. Is the only reason people really did it was because it was legal and you could get it at gas stations or whatever. Armand, thanks for subbing.
Thanks, Armand.
But yeah, like, awful time.
That's my guy.
Beat the shit out of him anyway.
Okay. Fuck yourself. I'm a princess. Why don't we make this...
K2's crazy. Who is out there doing K2?
I don't know. I knew a guy in high school that smoked it once. We had to, we left a party so he could pick up K2 and smoke it to go before going back to the party. And it was like
a gas station or a liquor store or something?
Yeah, something like that. I think it was a gas station, but it was a daytime grad party, backyard type situation. Not getting fucked up party.
Right. Yeah.
It was just stupid.
What the fuck? So K2 is synthetic weed, right? I never did it because I
Yes.
just would buy real weed.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's always available. What the fuck?
I
Who
don't.
is doing?
What
Like,
is
it's
it?
not. It's synthetic weed, but I don't really
I
know much
understand
about it
that, but,
beyond
like,
that. Yeah, I mean, it's basically like some other chemical that kind of emulates
Oh, okay. Here we
regular
go.
weed,
It's
but you can get it anywhere.
yeah. So
And you could
it's
probably buy it at 18 back in the day, so like high
K
schoolers would do it.
yeah. K2 is the second highest mountain on Earth.
Oh.
It lies in the Karakoram range, partially in the Gilgit-Baltistan region of Pakistan, administered Kashmir, partially in a China-administered territory of the Kashmir region. It's included in the Taxkorgan Xinjiang.
Anyway, Delta 8, what is that? I've heard of that going around, but I've been out of the game too long. Is it just
Oh,
a
that's
new...
like a weed gummy thing. I know people in like Texas get it.
Yeah, so it's
like an edible, but like they do like basically I think like refine CBD until it takes on psychoactive properties again, which just sounds like a hassle. Like just move to California or one of many states.
So it's Delta 8 THC.
Oh, there's a few different routes on K2. You've got a Brucci Spur, North Ridge. That's not far from here.
Oh, so it's similar to Delta 9.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So it sounds like it's kind of the same thing. It's like they found a chemical in weed that isn't actually illegal on its own.
Yeah. It's
You know what I mean? So it's like,
oh,
so technically this chemical, so if we synthesize this and reproduce it, we got like a few months of it being legal. And it's bad, and it's probably a horrible, uncomfortable high.
It's crazy how easy it is to buy weed in California.
No, that is, you kind of take it for granted.
Yeah.
Oh, so no, I wasn't actually almost on the bridge when it collapsed. That was...
Oh, yeah.
That was
the
many
trick of
years
the editing.
earlier. I was at work when it collapsed. Yeah. I was at work at
Blocked
Barnes &
it.
Noble when it collapsed. But yeah, that was the editing did kind of make it sound like that.
Yeah, who cut that?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, who cares? It's not like that story was super important.
I cut it.
Did you?
I cut it.
Oh, okay. You worked at the Roseville Barnes & Noble?
What?
No shit. I worked at the Ridgedale. Minnetonka. Ridgedale. Barnes & Noble.
Ow. What am I supposed to do here? Can I grab that shit?
Your mom was almost on the bridge collapse? That's a big event.
Wow. Yeah, the pictures were wild. I was not expecting it to be quite so, well, collapsed, I guess. I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah. No, it fully fucking fell into the Mississippi. Which is a big river.
That's true, which I remembered when you said that you were on a bridge going over the Mississippi, and Ryan immediately was like, "Oh yeah, the Big M Bridge in Memphis," and you're like, "No, it was it's a big river. That's not where I was."
It goes so far.
So very far.
No, I was not on the bridge. I was nowhere near it when it actually collapsed. I spun out on that same bridge after it had been rebuilt.
It's a little scary.
Many years later.
To think about. That
Yeah.
the show could have not existed.
I know.
And that's probably the worst thing that could have happened.
You probably never would have gotten hired. You certainly wouldn't have the clout that you have now.
Okay, well, I don't
Funhouse or
appreciate
anything like that.
I think, well, forget about me. Think about
You know,
all the artists who wouldn't be able to draw looking in a
That I
crime
inspired?
fan art. Yeah,
yo. There was some new one today, I think. There was
there's been
something
like
new.
the output has been like 4 every
The-
day.
I get looking at a crime fan art like, yeah, maybe. I mean, realistically, maybe like twice a week, but it's
Am I
crazy.
supposed to build this? I want to build. Oh, interesting. We're gonna do the laser turret. Mixed Jelly, thanks for subbing. Yeah, where did the spider eyes come from? Is that like a thing?
Yes, it was from a. So the spider eye stuff is great. It came from an RE, a house party, and I love this spider one. The Looking into Crime spider art.
There's a couple
from
spider ones.
Smorto. Well, there's one that's like like an illustration from Smorto, and then there's a bunch of like photoshops.
That's a little Death Star. A
and
little
then
Death Star.
This Sunset Sarsaparilla one, which you I think told me about, is so good too.
I don't
Or,
know
like
what
Psycho.
Sunsets.
Well, it's just who drew it, or who made it.
I don't know if I remember this one.
It's the creepy one where it's like red and black.
Oh
And then,
yeah,
like-
that one's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
People are too talented for us.
I know.
But your brother?
But your
But yeah, I said-
brother.
Somebody
Oh,
asked,
shit.
like,
Let's
what
go,
if you
pal.
could have one animal body? There's like a voicemail. They said, like, if you could have one animal body part, what would you have? And everybody's like, elephant trunk. I would fly. And I was like, I would have spider eyes. Because it would look fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's not good.
It would look absolutely horrifying. That was my only reasoning.
If you're gonna do something that is an affront to God, make it a little scary,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah,
Just a
of
little.
course. Yeah.
Oh. I don't know how much. This is very on rails more so than the initial games.
The original
The-
game. Oh,
the,
you're okay.
The Lego games. What's up?
Oh, nothing. I forgot that I'm watching a later version.
Later
it's
version.
It's so hot.
It's gonna be even hotter tomorrow.
I'm sweating.
Oh man, I was like, so I got a flat on my bike yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was so close to home too. It sucked. I had to like walk at I guess that's good that I was close to home, but like, it sucked to walk it, and I got it fixed today. But anyway, taking the rear wheel off an e-bike sucks because it's got this huge hub motor in the middle, and all the gears attached, and you have to be mindful of like a cable. I don't know. There's no end to this story other than I was sweating like crazy trying to put it back on today. Just dripping. Just like, I just gotta get the fucking wheel on. Fuck. I gotta get the
How'd you get
wheel
a flat?
on.
Did you run something over?
Nail. There's a nail in the tire.
Oh.
Yeah, and I took, I took some turns and like felt it like kick out a bit more in the back than it should have. And I was like, that's interesting. And I got off and I squeezed the tire and I was like, huh, that's a lot less air than I expected. And I got off. I dismounted legally, pulled off to the side, brought it up onto the sidewalk. So like 3 or 4 teenagers couldn't pass. One of them was doing a funny voice. It was like super funny.
Yeah.
They were having a blast, these kids. And I said, move
Awesome.
aside. Step aside, losers.
Yep.
Charlotte's got to figure out she's got a dike. Can you fucking move?
She's got a what?
She's got a, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But like, I see there's a nail in the tire and I was like, oh. And sorry, hold on. Better hurt.
Oh, wait it out.
Yeah.
And go with the intro.
Okay, and roll intro.
I don't remember this part of the movies.
This is you must not
Where
have
Leia
gotten it
moved
right.
where Leia moved the bounce pad.
You really don't remember
hologram.
that?
No.
Admiral Akbar was on it.
Yeah. I don't remember this. Okay.
Well, I guess you weren't ever really watching the movies very closely, and now
Maybe
I guess
not.
you've relinquished your role as Star Wars guy next to Jacob, and I guess we can get like I don't know, someone else maybe. I don't know. This is really disappointing.
Good
anyway,
luck finding somebody else.
There was a nail in the tire. There was a nail in the tire, and my brain went into autopilot, and I went, huh, and then yanked it out, and immediately just heard,
Oh yeah.
yeah, which I could have been oblivious and just rode home, but no, I had to just be stupid. I'm not sure this was worth $50.
I didn't tell you to buy it.
I'm not blaming you. Why? You're
I didn't
so
even tell you to
defensive.
stream it. What is this?
What's what?
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at anyone.
For what? For your purchasing.
When did I say I was mad?
Decisions. Just now you said I'm so mad at you.
I
This
said
game
I'm
wasn't worth
so.
$50.
I said I'm so peeved, Patrick. I'm so peeved off.
Like, you could be playing Elden Ring right now.
I didn't want to hook up the PS5.
It's so easy. You keep saying it like it's this Herculean
It
feat.
is
and
a
it's-
Herculean feat.
It is
Getting
not.
the
It
audio.
is so easy.
Oh, it's
Nope.
so easy.
Nope. None of it is hard.
Don't say that to me. You, chat. I wish I could express to you
I've done
just how combative Patrick was getting on the call today when I said I wanted to play this Star Wars game. He was like,
Because I wanted to do a design contest.
"We're gonna do a design contest. We got time to kill. That doesn't take that long." And I wanted to play this, okay? So
could've
I'm
done 12
sorry.
desi- we
Oh,
could've
we
done-
oh.
Actually.
Oh,
I've
Patrick
moved
gets
on.
to
Stop.
Patrick
Yeah,
gets
yeah,
to
yeah,
play
yeah.
his game. He gets to
Uh-huh.
play Elden Ring for weeks, and it's non-negotiable. And I'm like, well, maybe we could play Raft. And it's like,
Charlotte.
no, we'll be playing Elden Ring. And then today, I'm like, I want to play the Skywalker Saga. It took years to come
Charlotte.
out, and there was not even a release date for a long time. And I was checking and checking, and oh, did I check?
We're done with that. I've moved on.
I just don't know where
I'm
you
on
get
to
off.
I'm on to the next thing already. Okay? Which is checking our emails to see if we won any design contests. Did we sign up to sell merch? Because I'm getting emails from that company.
For what merch? Oh, we did look into it. We just never
Never went anywhere.
went anywhere.
Okay, got it.
So, oops. Little peek behind the curtain. Classic. What a show. What a show was never supposed to be something that we had meetings about, and yet we have a second meeting about something on Friday.
Oh my god, I know. It's good stuff. Let's say that.
It's good stuff.
Big
But it is
ups.
just funny to be like, oh yeah, I have a what a show meeting.
I have sorry, I can't. I have a meeting for what a show. Yeah, we
Did you
did talk
sign
about
up
Dave
for this
Matthews, man.
company? This
I
Printful?
just made an account. They probably just like send
Oh,
things as a
okay.
mailing list.
We have 30 emails from them.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm gonna
why don't
unsubscribe.
you unsubscribe? Yeah.
Oh fuck, I can't. I'm not logged in.
I don't know how to log in. Oh, to the company? I don't know how to
Whatever,
do
it
that.
doesn't matter.
R2, where are you? I can't get this. The base fell off my plug.
So strange. I don't see.
C3PO, he's got a butthole, right?
Oh yeah. And
I mean, Anakin wouldn't neglect
and
that
he uses it a lot.
for.
It's not for shitting because he's a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Death
It
John, thank you for
is
subscribing.
Do sexual butt stuff.
I want to
with
do
our-
sexual butt stuff with a robot.
With
Do,
not
do,
just
do, do.
R2, but with anyone who will have him. And I do mean anyone. It's kind of like an emotional. He's sort of, emotionally kind of
Well, Anakin
looking
made
for
him,
something that he's not.
Anakin made him for Smee. To
Yeah, so it's me to fuck.
just to fuck down on. Yeah,
Fill his holes. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Um.
and the women and
we
children's
go.
holes too.
Death John, thank you. Oh, God.
Why's everything got to be a fucking mini game?
Mom, I made your hole for you. Oh, yeah.
Mom, I know you've
your
been
hole?
talking about how.
Yeah, your hole also talks and has a brain. But he'd prefer it, but please don't ever refer to it as anything but your hole.
Mom, stop worrying that your hole is going to vastly outlive you and perform greater deeds than you could ever hope to imagine. It's not true.
You just focus on filling its holes, and you let me worry about everything else.
Mom, relax. You just worry about the holes, and I'll take care of everything else. Come here. Walk through it. Oh, you're fine. Okay. Mom. Anonymous gifter gave...
Bussy, who's not a viewer, I don't think. I think it's
No,
it's this person again who just finds funny names and gives subs to them.
Oh, thank you for visiting us once more. We're always blessed by your presence. I feel good about it.
C3POC. Yeah. It's gotta be. C3.
It's
I mean, I
tough
think
one.
just C3 pussy is.
C3P.
You just lose the O.
What about 3POC? C3POC.
Yeah.
I think you do
Yeah.
2 vowels together, which is, I know, strange, but I think if we like really try, we can make it work.
Hmm.
C3POC. POC.
Yes.
What about R2 what?
Okay. What?
What about R2D Tussie? Tussie?
Okay.
R2C
K Tussie.
Tay Tussie B Tussie and. Whoa. Wow.
Is K Tussie just
It's the
somebody
tallest,
who's on K2?
It's the tallest pussy in the world. Second
Yeah.
tallest.
R Tussie, D Tussie. Thank you, Malcolm.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, hang on. Malcolm also said this one. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it my holes.
Oh, Malcolm, yeah, baby. That's
It
really
my
good.
holes.
It's made my holes. R2Ildo. Oh, C3 POC is faster and stronger than ever before. I thought he sucked shit like he did in the old games. It's restricted. This is him talking about his hole. You're not permitted in there. It's restricted. It's sand. It my holes.
It my holes.
It my holes. Why's everything gotta be a fucking mini game? I'm gonna finish this level and then we'll do the design competition.
Okay.
But I think people are really digging it. Darth Vussy, pretty good.
They hate it.
Obi Wussy. Ben Canussi. Thoughts?
Old Ben. Old Ben.
Old Ben.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Member of
man.
The Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
Gronkussy, pretty solid.
Mhm. Max Rebussy. Sai Snootussy. Damn, the whole Max Rebo band is kind of like Droopy McCussy.
And the kind of music they play is Jussy.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if you need to change that too much.
I don't know,
Like
we got
jizz
it.
wailing is pretty on the nose already.
Kowakian Monkey was Ussy.
There we go.
Savolva, okay, very clever. A little too clever, I think, for this game.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call Pod Russy.
Okay. Great pit of Carcussy.
The Sarlussy.
Yeah. I mean, that's a hole.
Well, I mean, like, he's 50, so you could get that Grogussy. Like, I know he's a child, but...
Okay.
Okay, all right, we had our fun.
Whoa.
Okay. Nothing beat, though, hollowing out Yaddle. All right, yeah, let's roll the intro.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. What's
What's that
the fuck
about?
am I
Like,
looking at?
who else is in the Max Rebo band?
I wouldn't know. That's a you question.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who's like, you know, from the original movies and who's from. Because I know Cy Snoodles, Droopy McCool, and Max Rebo are all in there. And then they added that guy who goes like, "Oh, lava, kunite." That's in the special editions.
Kind
And,
of
like, are
the
the
Ringo of
dancers-
the Max Rebo band, right?
I guess so, yeah.
right? Added
Are
after
the
the fact.
dancers in the band?
Finger and Dussy and the Modal Nussies is really good, Wanderlight.
Charlotte, you're a musical lassie.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes, I am.
What
Mm-hmm.
would you do if, you're a band leader, right? A big jizz wailing band. Yeah?
Say again?
You're the leader of a big jizz wailing band,
Yeah, okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jabba Desoligic Tiwer, the famous gangster hut on
Yeah.
Tatooine, offers you the gig of a lifetime.
Yeah.
But you know that at any moment he could have you eaten just for fun.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Do I get to play what I want?
Yeah.
So are you
Because he's heard you and he likes what you do.
So
You might have to fuck him.
well, that's fine. I'll do that anyway.
Okay,
That doesn't
okay,
really
yeah,
factor
yeah.
into the artistic, sort of question. I
Yeah.
mean, so what you're saying is Mom's Hussy is playing at Jabba's palace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
At Jabba's pussy.
At Jabba's. I know that wasn't all a setup for you to just say Jabba's pussy, but it could have been and would have been fine.
I wish it was.
Well, I mean, it depends. Do I have to play like covers or can I play like whatever I want?
No, you're playing your own music.
Okay, so I'm playing some Mom's
yeah.
Home bangers.
Yeah, maybe every once in a while you got to do a cover just because you're playing.
Well,
like,
right.
It's long hours.
It's long
right?
hours,
Like,
and
you're
I only
going
have 3
all
songs
night.
released. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there pay or am I like an indentured servant? There's pay.
Well, it's kind of both. So the pay
There's
is
not a
actually
lot
pretty,
of
The pay's pretty good.
Oh,
but
really?
At the same, yeah, but like that threat of death and knowing that you really can't leave. Like,
There's
if you
not
do- if
many
you
other
try-
games in town, I guess.
Well, in the galaxy there is, but not on Tatooine, certainly.
Tatooine.
Yeah.
I love these guys.
What are you doing?
I'm taking the gig
Okay.
because I mean, if I
Even
play
if
my
it
cards
pays,
right, I
you-
could probably go out on a cool like party barge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, like if the alternative is being like eaten or whatever, right?
Mhm.
Probably gonna take the gig.
Well, the whole Max Revo band survived that crash.
Is that so?
Yeah.
That's
They
super.
were all okay. Yeah. The only thing is though, is once they got out there, Droopy McCool heard the singing, like whistling of his species, and
Yeah.
he realized, oh shit, there might be some other creatures like me on this planet. I'm homesick. I want to go find them. So the band kind of broke up, but they all lived.
That's
Why
crazy.
are you looking like that?
Because I just took my grandmother's hole apart,
Oh, okay.
and I'm not totally clear on why.
Well, your grandmother's long dead in this, so.
Weird. Yeah, well, I mean, rightfully so too. What about you? I mean, like, you've played drums, but maybe you could say Jabba's looking to build a new crew of content creators.
Jabba Desoligic Tiwer.
Jabba de Barenbow, Sauce Johnson, is looking to build. He's looking to basically.
Sauce Johnson.
He's basically
Sauce Johnson, the gangster, is looking to hire a drummer.
Basically, he's looking to take on 100 Thieves, and he's hiring a team of editor producers like you've never seen.
Right.
He's like Totino's Pizza Roll practice room, and
Do I get to work out of the Totino's practice room, or am I in like a closet somewhere?
you're next to the Totino's practice room. You're actually underneath it. There's like sort of a crawl space built for cable management, and it's like basically like a 3.5 foot tall clearance.
Yeah.
Wow, this moisture farm bussin'. But like, you can't stand up or even sit up straight.
Oh, then I mean, no, of course not. Is
But-
that like Tino's got a sub? Thank you, anonymous keeper.
Shouts out.
Yeah, Eddie Mussy's pretty good. No, like so we're talking like a Being John Malkovich type office,
Yeah, not unlike the Being John Malkovich floor.
right? Where it's just like half a floor. Malcolm, Being John Malkovich is a movie that
Yeah.
Spike Jonze directed.
Well,
And
yeah,
it's pretty good. You should
It's
check it
solid,
out.
yeah.
Charlie Kaufman, right? Wrote it.
yeah, I think so. John Cusack finds like a little like door, and he says, "It my hole."
Yeah, and he uses that hole.
It's if anyone hasn't seen it, I very very highly recommend Being John Malkovich.
And Malcolm, a movie is sort of like if you were to take a bunch of pictures and then play them rapidly to simulate movement.
Yeah.
Typically 24
24,
frames
yeah.
per second is
I'm not sure if we're gonna get into drop frame tonight, but that's 2398.
Huh. Well, that's actually that's
59.97.
the standard.
Yeah, you would think it's not
just for the
actually
sake
it's not
of,
true
you know.
24. Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, a frame is like one
Photo.
picture. Yeah, it's like a photographer. Photog.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a photog and a photographer? Is it just like a way of saying
A
it?
photog is insufferable. A photographer is somebody who takes photos.
Okay.
But is
So a
but
photog
is
works
like,
for like prestigious newspapers and stuff.
No. They want to though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got it.
But like when you say prestigious, what that means is Vice. You know. Mm-hmm. It's kind of That's
You
that's the
meet people that
difference.
work for Vice?
Have I ever?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
I mean, there's cool people that just work in like production and stuff, but then there's people that work for Vice.
Yep. That's who I met.
Yep. I've talked to
It's like,
people like
damn.
that.
This is you're like a cartoon.
Yeah,
it's like a caricature. of
Were you
who I-
always
you
this
know.
way? Like,
Yeah.
it's just so completely aloof and poisoned by irony that you can't have
But not in like a
sincere
funny
con-
way. It's
No,
just
in a
like-
mean way.
yeah.
It's just like in
I
a
mean, even I think the irony thing is already run. It's really run its course. to be
yeah.
honest, like-
I'm talking like
in a lot of
2016, 2017 too.
Yeah, there was some primo shit then.
Yeah, for sure.
But I feel like now it's not. Like I get on Twitter and it's just a bummer now, and I liked all that. dumb,
It had
ironic
its
shit.
moment,
There's
yeah.
there's a point now. where
It's sincere now,
it's just-
guys. We're
it's
only
just
posting
no,
about
I don't want-
Steven Universe.
I don't want that
and
either.
She-Ra.
That's worse. That is worse.
And we are
There's
sincere
gotta be, like-
posting.
There's gotta be a middle ground. I don't want sincere posting either.
Nope, sorry. It's one or the other.
Fuck, really?
Yeah. Which would
Alright,
you
I
pick?
guess
We're doing irony.
irony. It's irritating and it makes me feel bad, but it doesn't make me insane the way that seeing like 4,000 posts about Korra every single day does.
You don't see that
know what I
many
mean?
posts about Korra.
4,000, yeah, 4,000 a day.
Well,
I
you should
counted.
stop following all those Korra fan accounts then. I keep telling you.
Then how will I get angry?
Sometimes Patrick will send me like oh my god, like a slew of screenshots, like 5 or 6, and I can tell that he's just spent the past 15 minutes getting so mad that he couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And it's always a pleasure because I can only imagine. I'm like, how long has Denise been putting up with this today that I'm getting, that now Patrick's venting to me?
I actually don't know. I mostly that stuff, like any social shit, mostly goes straight to you.
I guess that makes
have,
sense.
You have the direct line there, yeah.
I'm happy to have it. I love seeing the replies that you find yourself in.
Well, and it's crazy because none of it is shit that like I have any. It all comes from like communities or places that I have no connection to or interest in.
No, you're just
but it's-
tangentially connected to them, or you just see a promoted tweet and you're like, oh, let me check this out.
And I can't help myself. I'll see it and be
It's-
like, this is so dumb. And
Yes.
then I'll click on it and get like
So
so
mad.
deep into the replies. And,
It's not
and
unlike-
just be furious.
It's not unlike if you were driving on a road, not a highway, but I would say like a pretty like an arterial main road, but you pull over and turn over a rock, and then you get mad at the bugs that are under it, because you didn't need
basically.
to see any of this. It was not meant for
Yeah.
you. That happens to me too. Like just by merit of like being in the space we're in, we
it's like the
we
nerd
like have a lot of
fandom thing
mutuals that will
yeah.
like and retweet things that are from like I will spend 20 minutes or so trying to understand a niche drama in the VTuber Dead by Daylight community.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, so okay, so this person took this person to Six Flags but ditched them in line for the roller coaster, and this person dated this person's streaming partner. Oh my god. And you get way too far before you're like, wait a minute, I don't care about any of this.
Yeah, it sucks, and I hate it, but I like can't seem to help myself, and I just go deep,
I think I just love drama.
and then I have to send it to you. Well,
Yes.
the funniest thing, I've had to mute a bunch of people where it's just like the entire account is just Twitch drama and shit of like,
Yeah.
or like YouTube drama,
Like
just weird shit
subtweets and
between, like-
callouts too.
Yes, and it's like I don't want to say the name because they're bad, and that'll give them followers.
You're
I
like,
guess I don't know.
yeah, but it's like, but now
I
you're
feel like
making it even
wouldn't,
harder
but-
for me to figure out this thing I didn't know about 2
Yeah.
minutes ago.
So that stuff is like a puzzle, right? And it's not a fun puzzle.
No.
But it is kind of like, let's see if I can figure this out despite the people posting about its best efforts to keep it so cryptic and opaque. Even though they're also, it seems like, trying to call somebody out. But like only to people who already know this person. It's really
guess.
confusing. I don't understand it, but like
it's tough. And you feel no
I-
reward
and
when you
here's the
do
thing.
figure it out.
we are familiar with like 4 YouTube channels
Yeah.
and 2
Funhouse,
streamers.
Achievement Hunter, Rooster Teeth, Binging with Babish.
And benching with Babish. And
Yeah.
streamers, it's us and Jacob. That's who we know of streamers.
Yeah.
So we're just seeing all these people who like we don't know any of them. We don't know if they're big or small. In
although
stature,
if
not-
anyone
not in
knows
following.
any really big streamers,
Yeah, get at us.
get at us. I don't think I can
Yeah.
get these. All right, well, fuck it. Yeah, or really, really small streamers. We're interested in both. Both
We just don't
specifically,
know.
we just want to see like a big, like
What
a
was
really
Smith? Thanks
big
for subbing.
guy.
But it is like the people talking about like Nickelodeon shows is where I think I usually go the most insane. And actually that's not true. That's where I go the most send shit to you, because it's funny. Because you've told me so many stories about, you know,
Yeah.
dating in spaces that are
Yeah.
Is that fair? Can I say that?
I'm mostly just like I have not really watched Korra, and I have dated a few people
Also,
that are very into it, which is fine. And I think
when we
I've
say-
liked parts of it.
When we say Korra, we're talking about that entire sphere of television, right? That is
I
a
don't really
general term
watch a lot
for
of animation.
all of those shows.
I don't even watch shows that I want to watch.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
That's not true. I watch everything.
You watch. We literally, we talked about you watching Moonfall the other day.
Uh-huh.
I did finish.
That was for adults.
That was for adults. I might watch that tonight. I got it on my hard drive
It's so
because
dog
I bought
shit.
it.
It's so dog shit. It's awesome.
Wow, the textures in this are amazing. It's just like There's Lego branding too. That's weird. And you can see the plastic lines. Good for them. Anyway, I did finish Evangelion, and I'm no less familiar with anything that happened than I was before I watched it, or no more familiar. You watched some of that, didn't you?
Yeah, I gotta finish it.
It kind of
I liked it.
It's
I
cool
liked
as
it.
hell. Like,
Yeah.
it rips ass. It's farting all over the damn place. But I've heard really good things about the like basically remake where they just like rehashed and remade the series with like updated animation and different story stuff.
It's like movies, right?
Yeah, I'm not totally clear, but like that in the pilot, the first moment where like the Eva comes out of the ground and like just they get it ready and it fucking shoots out and they make a gun come out of a building. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Also, some really not good shit in that show.
Yeah.
A lot of
I've heard that,
sexualization of teenagers. So I don't know. What are you doing, pal? But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the first to point it out. So, but I will be the most important.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What's this? Have you seen this before? One of these?
That alien?
Yeah, what is that?
I mean, it looks like one of the Trade Federation guys.
Oh, it doesn't want me to talk to them. Oh, sick! Did you have one of these? One of the land speeders?
Like, little Lego?
The set, yeah.
I don't think so. I actually was like, sort of. I think by the time the Star Wars Legos
Guess you
came
were a
out,
little
I was
older,
already
yeah.
a little older. Yeah.
I was like primed for the prequel Star Wars Legos.
Actually, when did Star Wars Legos come?
I mean, they started coming out in the 90s, I think. Because I had the, like,
Did they?
Boba Fett. Yeah, I had his ship.
The Slave One.
Slave One, yes, of course. Which right now on the screen is just Boba Fett's starship. Not even the new name.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's right.
But I had the land
There's
speeder.
no
and
there's
it
no new
fucking
name,
rocked.
isn't?
Yeah, it has
Is
a new
there-
name.
Oh no! It's not a new name. It's just they call it by the class of ship that it is now. But it's not like a new name.
Well, okay, but they've rebranded.
You idiot!
You fool, you absolute dullard.
Are you slow?
Pardon me, ma'am, are you foolish? Are you not in the know regarding Star Wars? I'll have to
Okay,
ask you
so-
to leave our club.
It looks like they started in either 99 or 2000. So I guess, yeah, I would have been like 12 or 13. So I guess at that point, like,
Just
I would have started asking
a little
for,
bit too old. Cigarettes.
yeah, cigarettes for Christmas. Yeah.
Let's see your identification. And bring those
I have got my Star Wars Lego busts that I bought.
You bust.
Actually,
Lego?
you know what I do have? I have a Yoda that's like,
Oh yeah.
I wonder
thing's
how many
cool.
pieces that is.
Have you built it already?
Oh no, this is old. I got it when it came out.
Oh, okay.
And it's at my parents' house, I think.
Waiting for its collector's edition status.
Uh-huh.
Or collector's status
I mean,
to
I
be
built it. And I think it's like in half now, but I probably still have all the pieces. I'm trying to find it. It's not the one with the lightsaber. It's like the original one.
What the fuck? Huh.
I bet it is worth something.
Yeah, probably, but left, up, left. Amazing, I'm a
Five.
gamer.
Oh yeah, it says it's worth $550.
the droids we're looking.
Retailed for 100. It's like a little over 1,000 pieces. It was cool.
You shitting me.
It was cool.
Wow. Cool. Star Wars Legos are cool. I think the last like thing I got was I mean, I was like 16, but I got an A-wing, and it was cool.
Do I remember waiting in line to get the 7th Harry Potter book?
Well,
What?
do you?
When I was 10. I remember being like 18 and working the release party at Barnes & Noble. Were you there? Does your dad work at Barnes & Noble too?
My dad?
No, everyone was saying their dad works at Barnes & Noble in Roseville.
Oh, I should probably read off what my dad sent me the other day.
Yep.
It's important. This is unprompted.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, totally unprompted.
Totally unprompted. Wednesday, March 30th, he just texted me. Also, I misread this to you. He sent me at 8 in the morning, Dune, =, yawn, period.
Okay.
Did not respond. Monday,
Right.
1:30. A lot of blame going around about Morbius. Disney had nothing to do with it. All Sony. Fans are miffed. Jared Leto may want to hide. So
There we go.
there's Mr. McGrath really busting down what you need to know about Morbius. Whoa. He's not wrong. I don't know if Jared Leto needs to hide. Maybe for the sexual harassment.
I mean, yeah.
But of course, he's got an island for that. Because why wouldn't he?
Sure. Did you see there's a bunch of people protesting in Disney headquarters in Burbank?
About what?
Wait, what did I say?
The Disney headquarters in Burbank?
Yeah, okay. The gay agenda.
For the
It's,
Buzz Lightyear thing?
It's an anti-groomer protest. Which
my
is
God.
it's not.
No,
right? It's-
yes, but that's
yeah.
the homophobic argument all the time. They say that trans
Yes.
people are
Yeah, yeah.
pedophiles. Ow!
Why now? What is it because of the don't
I
say
think
gay
it's
thing?
well, yeah. Well, Disney. It's what's weird is Disney was very not vocal about the bill until it was basically all but passed.
Oh, they didn't give a shit. Yeah.
They didn't give a single shit. So
Yeah.
these protesters, I'm like, guys, Disney's on your side because it's still
100%.
profitable in Florida to hate gay people.
Yeah.
They spoke about it. I thought it was about the hold on. I want to make sure I get the verbiage right.
Okay.
About the LGBT representation in the Buzz Lightyear movie that they supposedly
sure, yeah,
added
let's see
back
that.
in. I almost searched Buzz Lightsaber.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
you know
cool.
that was taken out.
Pixar's Lightyear restores same-sex kiss restored in Pixar's Lightyear following staff uproar over don't say gay bill. So this is the company that we're standing right in this exact scenario. Is that yes, Bob Iger? Hold on. Let me put this on.
Okay, no. So Disney did eventually say something about the
They
don't say gay
did,
bill.
but after
But
it had gained so much momentum, right?
I'm responding to somebody in the chat. They
Oh,
did
yeah.
say it eventually, but it was right at the end of the they waited forever.
I mean, yeah, it was already in the
Cam and
public
Brad Stacks,
consciousness.
thanks.
Hey, Cam.
Oh yeah.
It's a bummer, but shout out Disney Pixar for removing the kiss from your the movie based on a space guy from your toy movie from 20 years ago.
Right.
I like Toy Story, but let's understand what the battlefield we're fighting on is.
It was bad. Toy
Wait a
Story
minute.
4.
Wait a minute. This
What?
Variety
What's that?
article is written by Adam B. Very. Is that
That's
a
fake name.
fake name for people that
Fake.
is that that's
Yeah,
a fake
fake
name,
name.
right? Adam
name.
Biveri, writing at Variety. That's a
Yep.
fake name, right?
Yeah, of course.
Is that just a pseudonym they use on the? Adam Biveri has a Twitter account. Is
It's
a
gotta be
senior
because-
entertainment writer covering the business of genre storytelling and fandom across movies, television, and streaming platforms. He joined Variety in 2019 after 7 years at BuzzFeed News and 6 years at Entertainment Weekly.
Okay.
There's Adam. Oh.
First Toy Story is 27 years old. That's not true, is it?
Is it?
No.
25?
Oh, 25.
25 sounds right. 1997?
That makes
97,
sense.
98? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Disney employees are
This is a Oscar Isaac saying gay in defiance of the Don't Say Gay bill. Sending you a Discord, Patrick.
I got it. Yeah, it came out in 95. Holy fuck.
God damn. Still hits, man. Still
Woo.
hits. And Tim Allen, just know we're so sorry that you lost the part to Chris Evans.
Oh my god. What a yeah. But that's what you get for snitching, honestly.
You're a rat.
Disney employees
Yeah.
are protesting the Don't Say Gay
Yes.
bill.
I wanted to give you
That's Adam Biveri.
No
women
way.
Women be shopping. Adam Biveri.
Adam B. Ferry.
Adam Biveri at Variety. Are you kidding me?
Oh, that's
I-
why he changed his name.
Do you think that was to get the job or
Yeah.
because he got the job?
Ooh, good question.
Well, if anyone knows Adam, don't tweet at him, by the way.
Yeah. No.
an opportunity to comment on that effort.
Guess my comment would be gay, 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 gay. Yeah, it's an absolutely
Did it.
ridiculous law. It's insane.
All right.
I mean, I guess like yeah, he's being asked.
He's being asked. He did the
but-
thing that all the like. I like
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac, but clearly he also
I do-
suffers from
yeah.
the same soup brain that affects
Yes.
the rest of the ultra famous in this industry. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and finish the clip.
Insane. It's insanity. And I hope that Disney as a company comes out as forcefully as possible against this idea. And yeah, it's astounding that even exists in this country.
Okay. Good call out, Disney. That's
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
just the gay. I mean, like, how many press junkets does this guy do? How long does this go? Oh, sure.
Here's the problem. Okay. Because a lot of people are probably just don't, it's like, well, who cares? It's Disney, whatever. I don't think people understand how fucking powerful Disney is, especially in Florida. Like, just in California, Disney owns Anaheim. Like, they literally have gotten in trouble before for owning city council members and like rewriting zoning laws. So much of Florida tourism is completely reliant on Disney. Like, it is a massive part of that economy. So like, yeah, if they're just gonna not, and like, forget just having any human decency. Let's forget that because it's Disney.
Yeah, it's
But
about
like,
the money.
they have, what I'm saying is they have an enormous amount of political power,
They have so much
especially
sway.
in Florida and California.
So much money too. It's just
Yeah.
like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Gay. Ooh.
They're up there with the Mormon Church for power. Is the Mormon Church powerful in Florida? I know Scientology is, or at least they have an established presence there. I think they're headquartered there, actually.
I got brunch across from the Big Blue Scientology building this weekend.
Oh, I've been there. What restaurant was it?
Square One.
I think I've. Wait, Squirrel?
Square One, not Squirrel. Squirrel is on like Virgil? I don't know. And turned out to be owned by an asshole. Remember that jam scandal?
Oh. Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, okay. So there's a there's
do
a
remember
breakfast
that.
place, very trendy. They were like covered in like Bon Appetit and stuff, called Squirrel.
It was
SQIRL.
for a
Very
while.
very
yeah.
hot. I had a first date there once, and that whole thing went about as well as what I'm about to tell you about Squirrel is I don't know when this came out. I think it was during COVID that it found out that they had like a secret jam kitchen in the back that was not listed on schematics or to health inspectors because supposedly they had this great jam that they made off site. They didn't make it off site. They actually made it in the back room, and apparently the conditions were not right for making jam, and it was super moldy. And they would scrape off the mold off the top of the jam or preserves or what have you into a bucket, and they had this like jam bucket, and this like all broke, and it became like a hyper local story. And I was obsessed with it for like 4 days.
It was good.
It was like sorely needed at the time too.
Yeah. Where have I eaten there? Is that a new place? Because I've had breakfast across from the Scientology building before.
It's like an
But I
outdoor
think it
sort
might
of
have been-
patio breakfast spot.
Okay, I've been here.
Yeah,
But I don't know if it was this restaurant when I went.
Might not have been. I'm not sure, but I got a breakfast sandwich that was way too much on the eggs, not seasoned enough, but it was on focaccia, and it was really nice bread, so I was willing to
Yeah.
forgive.
And I gotta say, LA, one of the greatest food cities of all time.
Yes.
Don't get on that hairy fella's bad side.
We got to go to that
There's a
fish
few of
market.
them. We got
San
a lot of
Pedro?
them. Yeah. Well, I'm saying we got a lot of great food cities in the U.S.
Oh, yeah.
I need to go
Absolutely,
eat in
most
New York a
definitely.
bunch, because I've eaten one thing in New York, and it was just whatever
Slice.
fine. It was okay pizza. And
Okay pizza.
Okay pizza.
Okay, pizza. What's the weather
Um,
like today?
And done Chicago, done LA, never done New York. I haven't done New Orleans, which is supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, I would love to eat in New Orleans. I'm excited to get some seafood in Seattle next month.
Oh yeah,
Like real excited.
but LA is tough to beat. I mean, Chicago might. I don't know. Chicago's pretty fucking good.
I went with my sister in New York to get it was like I think Taiwanese food, and it was so good. It was like just thinking about it, it was just some of the best. Also, this is like Elise and James's friend, the voice of Han Solo in this game.
Oh really?
Yeah, which is cool. And it's cool that they like just got people to do the voices rather than just pull clips from the films with all the sound in the background.
Yeah. Is that what they? Wait, is that really what they did?
They would do it for some stuff. I think they did it for the Indiana Jones games and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm hungry now. I think I'm gonna order dinner tonight.
What are you
Maybe
doing?
Maybe not.
What-
I don't know.
what are
I
you
went
thinking?
shopping last night. I should make like a salad or pasta or something. I don't know. I want a big fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Sorry.
LA, an okay sandwich town.
All right, let's go find this docking bay.
It's good. It's a good sandwich town, but it's all the best sandwiches are just like
It's not the
regional
best.
things from no. I will say it pains me. Minneapolis, horrible sandwich town.
Really?
One of the worst sandwich towns I've been to. Chicago on the
so?
other hand,
Superb.
on.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
a fucking
One of the
sandwich
best.
town. Oh baby, come on.
You know what's good in up Philly? Obviously the cheesesteak, but every cheesesteak place will also do a pork and broccoli rabe, usually with like Swiss or provolone. Oh
Okay.
my god. Oh my
Good?
god, that's a fucking sandwich. Yeah. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Just like it's
I feel like,
just
the East Coast has a
so
pretty
good.
solid market when it comes to the sandwich game.
The most sandwich game.
Yeah, I feel like that's
What am I
not.
doing here with this?
I don't think there's any debate there that the East Coast has the sandwich game on lock.
Oh, most definitely. Sandwich game strong.
Yeah.
The sandwich
Yeah.
army is the strongest army.
Yeah.
You know who's got great sandwiches?
That's what I'm saying,
Jake
though. Every
Paul.
like good sandwiches in LA is just like, yeah, this is what you would get at like a deli on the East Coast, and it would probably be better. But this is pretty good. But like
Even
you know,
breakfast
it's like,
sandwiches, like every brunch
guess-
place out here is like we have
what
a
do we
breakfast
what do
sandwich.
we have? Those like super like the like hot.
Sandwich-wise?
We have like the hot pastrami sandwiches.
Yeah, like the hat.
that you get from like the really
Yeah, and the hat's great. I love the hat. I love pastrami sandwiches. There's a place near me that does good like French dip stuff, but it's not the best. Oh no, wait, French dip started at Kohl's downtown.
So I guess French dip.
Or
is-
at least they say that. I mean, I have no reason
who
to doubt
cares?
them.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Who
give a
knows?
shit. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
worried about it. But theirs is really good. And what else? Oh, I mean, like you could get like an incredible like torta on the street, pretty much anywhere.
Oh fuck, that's true.
That's probably the best LA sandwich in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right.
The one near me.
No one's beating LA when it comes to Mexican food.
Absolutely
just in terms of, like,
not.
Quality, variety, and availability. Like people will be like, "No, Texas has," and it's like, no.
No. Also, you
First
have to
of
be
all,
in Texas,
I'm
so
sure-
that immediately.
Right, that's worse right there. I'm sure Texas. There's some good Mexican food to be had. I'm sure there's some great Mexican food to be had.
I'll give them breakfast
you're
tacos
just not
too.
getting when it comes. Well, that's like a weird hybrid. That's Tex-Mex.
I know.
think.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if we're gonna hand out consolation prizes, we'll just do that.
Yeah, but like, I'm sorry, you're not getting no better than LA when it comes to that. We also, I mean, there's
God
a ton
damn.
of like really good. You go up to the valley. Get some like. I don't even know. I know there's like Armenian places. I've had really good food at like Lebanese places, I think.
I mean, go to Westwood and you can get like an incredible beef tongue sandwich.
Yeah,
Which like is
look,
not something I normally have. I like the texture's not my favorite, but
Yeah.
like it's so good. I mean, like, God damn, I don't even remember why we started talking about this, but LA is just so good for food.
It is. It really is.
Damn, I'm hungry now.
Might have to go to the Ross Dress for less. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not leaving home. I might have. I was thinking about going to my Ross Dress for less, which also has an incredible taco stand.
Yeah, that's the thing that's missing from everywhere else. And really, like, everywhere else. Like I know, like New York, you can get like a license to kind of sell food on the street but you have to have like whatever
License to grill.
There's some other places where you can do like food trucks, kind of.
Yeah.
Or like whatever. LA, it's the Wild West. You can just get a thing, and technically you're supposed to have like a car, like you're supposed to pay for like a
permit sort of deal, right?
permit. But you can just set up. You just set up and sell whatever the fuck you want. It rocks. It's the best. There's people who just walk down the street yelling tamales, and you go out and buy tamales.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
there's
nothing like that. I've never seen anything like that anywhere else in the U.S.
Well, no, LA
Maybe
has like
maybe it's there, but
LA has like famously like lenient street vendor laws, which was especially annoying with what happened in Echo Park, if people are familiar with that. But basically, they froze out all the vendors, but then allowed like these like shitty permitted like basically it was like gentrification of street vending.
Yeah.
And like, but like, you know, there's plenty of gentrification in LA that at the very least has really resulted in a place that is good food. It's not great. It's not a good situation. But even this, it's just like this like awful like copy and paste ice cream stand with a fence around the whole park. They kicked all these people out who were living there.
It's so
for no
ugly.
reason.
I don't know what the fuck. Wait, so what happened? Echo Park got like
it was
a much larger influx of homeless people during COVID. Is that what happened?
Yes, very much.
It got
so.
like worse, right? In terms of that stuff, I guess.
It did get worse, and there was a lot of folks living there because LA engages in sweeps like way too regularly with like no real good options.
Yeah, I don't know where they think
there was
people
like
are gonna go.
especially during COVID, like there was an uptick in homelessness, and they had like I think it was Project like Room Key or something where they were using empty hotel and like motel rooms. But anyway, like they had nowhere to go, and but the councilman there, I think Mitch O'Farrell is who it is, huge dickhead, which is just awesome. Like so many of the council members, but like he just instituted this like thing. It's like, well, we're just gonna get him out, and they literally fenced off the entire park, even from like people who wanted to go to the
You have
park,
to like walk
and
around
kicked out all the
There's
vendors.
like one entrance now to the park. It's a big. This is like a big park we're talking about. That has like a lake inside it.
And a famous, maybe one of the most like recognizable parks in like
Yeah.
the metropolitan LA area.
And there's a huge fence around it still.
It sucks.
It's so ugly. This is also a
it's such a
place that like
bummer.
they used to have to drain the lake every couple of years to retrieve cars and bodies, but like now it's a problem. I don't. It's just weird and like.
I don't know. Yeah.
And just kicking out the vendors, which are one of the best parts. I don't want a $15 fucking sandwich if I'm there.
No.
I want some corn on a stick. I want a mango.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Like, fuck off with that shit.
I saw a video of the new New York mayor. I can't remember his name. It might be Adams. Something Adams.
Oh,
Eric Adams?
Right?
Is that him?
Yeah. Right? Or is that just another guy?
It might just be another guy. I don't know. Eric Adams. Okay. Thank you, Malcolm. They did these sweeps, and then the same night he was at like a party for something, like some investor event party that it's just him looking awkward as hell next to Cara Delevingne, the actor with the eyebrows, from Valerian, and she's
Of
like,
course.
woo, and he's like,
From
haha.
Valerian and Peg
the
the Patriarchy
City of a Thousand.
fame,
Oh
right?
yes, and pegging the
Yeah.
patriarchy. Well,
Yeah.
he's looking awkward as fuck, and Len was pressed on it at a press conference, and he's like, listen, nightlife is a huge part of our industry here in New York City, and it's actually really important for the people to see their mayor out there having fun. And it was like,
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Adams. Oh, I don't want this guy anymore.
Yeah, they
Bap, bap, ba da da. Bap, bap, da da da.
It is wild. Like, everybody just wants to keep kicking that can down the road.
It's just
Nobody
It's getting harder
has
and harder to
ever-
square.
Nobody has ever been willing to do anything. It's crazy because like it's such an enormous problem in LA, and it's a
Yeah.
problem that like affects people that they care about. Like if it was just affecting the homeless, and they're like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I understand. I get that. That's how they operate. That's their favorite thing to do.
They love that.
But like, weren't a bunch of cops getting scarlet fever at one point downtown because it was going through like you'd think once cops who they love started getting ancient diseases.
Yeah. Wait, we should do something about this.
You think they would be like, oh, okay, now we should fix it. But no, it's still just like, how about we just move them? Where? Out of the park.
I don't know.
And
And it's cheaper.
know.
It's just cheaper to put people in houses. To just like let people live in houses. Like the answer is more houses. It's
But
so
for some reason that's like
fucking
totally
clear.
unacceptable. I don't get it. It's so
I don't
weird.
know.
Like it's
I don't
so
know.
fucking weird. I don't understand what the fucking like. Honestly, it's probably something as stupid as like, well, that would come out of this budget.
I think the idea of people getting things that they quote didn't work for upsets people so much and so deeply that they'd rather pretend the problem doesn't exist than somebody get something that they didn't. It's like,
Well, and I
don't know.
think part of it too is it's like, how do you decide where that goes? Because no matter where you put it, outside of maybe certain parts of downtown, it's gonna cause a fucking panic in the neighborhood of like from people who live there.
Oh yeah, LA has an incredibly robust NIMBY community.
Yeah.
I was doing like phone banking once for like a local campaign, and I talked to a woman who described herself. She's lived in LA, and I think towards the east side, and she described herself as the most the most liberal person you'll ever meet, and then immediately followed it up by saying, however, we need to federally criminalize homelessness. And I was like, whoa, holy shit. Like, just like, what the fuck? And she's like, these people, they have fires under the overpass near where my daughter goes to school. And I was like, oh my God. And it's like, well, maybe if they lived in a fucking house, they wouldn't be lighting fires on the street, Martha.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you do with a lot of long-term homeless people, you're dealing with like addiction and mental illness and things like that. But it's like, well, how about you could also like treat them?
Yeah, maybe we...
And granted, like, yeah, there's no like, you can't just like there's no magic pill, you know.
No.
Someone gets and it solves their problems. But also criminalization.
Well, I mean, there is, if you've seen the documentary Limitless.
Oh, I'm not talking about limitless technology, because that's only accessible to the 1%.
Yeah, well, and I think there was concerns at one point that it would be dangerous and cause extreme withdrawal symptoms, but actually you can just fix it by being smart.
So there you go.
Yeah, so it's actually fine. But yes, you're right.
What was I gonna say? Oh, well, like criminalization it never fucking works. They love doing it, right? Like, because I mean, for one thing, I think it boosts like prison numbers, which is, I don't know. A lot of people love.
Good
a
stuff.
lot of people benefit from having more people in prison. I get like it does that, but also.
Well, What a Show is pretty heavily invested in the
criminalizing shit. It's just never
penal system.
worked. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
like,
really.
Look at the fucking Reagan drug shit. All you did was like ruin millions of lives and fuck people over who could have probably, like with help, just recovered. And instead, it's like this enormous mess that we're still dealing with today. It's so insane. And then just to be like, well, let's do that with other stuff too.
Let's just keep doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that was Luke.
Like even when that whole stupid crack pipe thing was going around, and it was like, Joe Biden wants to pay for crack pipes.
What?
Do you
Oh,
remember
like was it like just like responsible like youth centers like?
It was like some tiny part of some other bill that was like a certain amount, you know, like it was like some funding was going to a place that offered like clean needles and crack pipes.
Yeah.
Like clean stuff so that you weren't
Joe
getting like
Biden wants people to do
STDs.
drugs on the
Like,
government dollar.
Holy shit. It's crazy too because like all those like the areas that a lot of that base comes from, right? Of like the right kind of base, whatever, is like massive problems with meth and opiates.
Mm-hmm. Those are the big ones.
But as long as you don't do anything about it, you'll be okay. And it'll never harm you. Because those are weak people. Or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just terrifying how, like, pretty much everyone in this country is just one bad thing away from being homeless, basically. Like obviously people have support networks, but like the line is so fine that to like see somebody who's experiencing like houselessness and think, well, that could never happen to me, is just like, it just seems a little bold, even like.
Well, and here's part of what I think it is. So I used to, or not used to, one of my good friends from Minnesota worked for many years in a homeless shelter for youth who is mostly like gay trans youth, right? And one night we're like getting coffee or whatever, and he was like, oh, I think that was like a youth from my, and this is just like my own ignorance, but then also, you know, and I was like, oh really? Like I didn't, like that person's homeless? And he's like, you would not know that 99% of homeless people you have no idea are homeless. It's just like, because like, you know, you see like he's like, yeah, it's 100% about like, keep saying percentages. He's like, it's just about, it's like about hiding it for almost everybody. The only, like, you see people who it's, are on the street, maybe they're like screaming or whatever, and it's like, yeah, okay, but like almost everyone that's does not, you wouldn't know it.
It's pretty bleak.
Yeah.
And,
Which I mean makes complete sense, but like 10 years ago when he told me that, I was like, oh shit, I did not think about that. And it's very easy for that to happen here. They make it very easy for you to be evicted and
yeah.
have nowhere yeah.
There was like there was this guy in Playa Vista, like near the beach. There's this little park. It's literally like the size of like 2 lots put together. Very, very small. But there was a guy that was living there, and there was a cafe just next to it where this was completely untenable for them. This was a complete and total no-go. And so like they harassed this guy, right? Like these people. And then
Wait, was this the like Facebook thing you were a part of?
Yes, yeah. I was
It was like a guy living in a park, right?
It was a guy living in a park, and I was like, there was a few of us that were trying to like help him out.
You're like infiltrating.
And I was given the extremely fun task of just getting into the community page for like Playa del Rey. And let me tell you, those people are unhinged. Anyway, they like harassed this guy, and then he like it got to the point where he ended up putting like a rock through their window of their cafe. I think because they were like being so awful and like just not letting him live his life, and he had nowhere else to go. And then he did that. So then I think either they beat him up or the cops came and beat him up, and then arrested him and took him away. And like,
well, of course.
Yeah, no, of course, right? And like,
problem solved.
It was so fucked because like he didn't want to press charges because something to do with like he didn't want to involve himself in a legal proceeding because like doing so could have meant that he might not get to see his daughter again. And it was just fucked. And then I was on the Facebook page where people were gleefully like, we did it. And they said, let's have a community cleanup day. And they had a day where they went to the park and threw out all of his shit and then posted group photos together. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like all of them together, like, look, we cleaned up the park. And it was just like, what the fuck, man? And the park kind of sucks. Like it is a 4-minute walk from the beach and the Pacific Ocean. It's like, don't be so like, oh, our public space. It's like, you've got the fucking ocean, dude. It was grim. It was not good.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah. And it sucks because it's like a cafe that apparently people like really like, and like you just find out that they're just shitheads.
Hooray!
Wait, yay, we did it! I also, though, got on that Facebook page where somebody...
I'm dancing around the park.
Yeah, man, yeah, it's upsetting. It's so upsetting. But also, I was in that Playa del Rey community page, and and there was this a guy had posted pictures of like his kids playing in the water off of a jetty, right?
Yeah.
And it's a nice jetty. I've been there many times. I shot an inside gaming video there. But this guy who was very active in the community page, he's like,
of course. Just
so you know, 20 years ago I was doing that with my dogs and lost them into a pipe.
Oh, like, yeah.
And he posts this harrowing paragraph that's like, my dogs were sucked in and killed. It was like, oh my God. What? Do you have anything else to do? And like, he basically lived on this page. He was like one of these freaks who just didn't do anything else.
I gotta get back into Facebook.
It's unfortunately some of the best like, shit out there.
Yeah, it seems like it's really the place. Like, I'm sick of like Twitter is just variations on, like there's like 4 type of people that are on Twitter. Facebook is just fully unhinged lunacy.
It's real
It's so awesome.
real shit. Yeah. People
Yeah.
are living their lives in the worst way possible for everyone to see.
And they're so proud to be doing it. It's the best. It's so cool.
It's so cool. Yeah, so you have these guys that are like, well, my dog's got eaten by a pipe, so why don't you watch that your kids don't get sucked in? It's like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. It's so good.
Oh, man.
Yeah. A part of me misses it. Although I feel like I was off Facebook by the time it went completely off the rails, or maybe I just wasn't in the right spots.
Was it the election in 2016 that really pushed things over the edge? Is that what did it?
Well, okay. So I think it was always, well, you're talking about like, if you're talking about like specifically that kind of corner of Facebook, like the right wing, whatever.
Not even just that. I feel like it heralded a new phase.
I mean, once boomers started to download it, I think is when it happened.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Boomers and older, like
way
people
older.
who are way older than boomers are on there, and it's awesome.
Civil War
They
vets.
They have no fucking idea how it works.
No, but they're on it more than anything else.
They're on it 24/7.
Yeah.
That's, like, I've seen it like I mean, this is like a common sentiment. I've just seen it like written around in a bunch of places. It's like it is all those old people who thought that like social media was going to ruin people my age's life.
Yes.
Who are now
It's like get off your phone
on Facebook.
Okay?
They are now on Facebook 22 hours a day
constantly
and believe everything that they read on there.
Not even
It's
a
so
moment's
cool.
hesitation.
No. If it fits with what they already think, it's fucking fact.
It's
and
tough.
It doesn't,
It's tough.
so cool.
You know, my dad's a smart guy, and like he can spot bullshit, but like sometimes I think he like catches himself where he goes like, oh, because he spends a lot of time on Facebook, just all the time, and like he'll sometimes like he's progressive, and I'm grateful for it. But like he'll say something and I'll go, is that true? And he'll go, I'm actually not sure. And like, you know, a lot of people don't have that part of their brain that will, or at least it's not active anymore.
Actually, not sure.
Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe I should like think about this for a second. Like, oh man, it's rough out there. But unfortunately, one of the funniest places on the internet.
It really is. Like, there's nothing better than seeing a screenshot on like Twitter or Reddit or wherever, I don't know, wherever, of just like some deranged Facebook shit. It's really the best thing in the world.
It's unfortunately the best shit in the world.
Yeah, it is too bad, but that's the way it's got to. You know, that's the sacrifice.
Hey, shout out
that we have
Malcolm's
to make.
parents.
Yeah, big ups Malcolm's parents. I don't know why, but
The whole
big ups.
Breaklenny gang.
Well, they were both brawn in the late 50s.
Leave him alone. What am I doing? I should be doing. I get so distracted. There's too much stuff on the screen. This would take me this game to 100% longer than Elden Ring.
Oh.
It's because I constantly am just distracted. Stop it.
Blame Millhouse. Who should I leave? I'll know. You said leave him. I'll know. Who am I leaving? I'll know.
He's taking no prisoners. Oops. What the fuck? Anyway, fun stream talking about homelessness.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Oh, the and 0 RPM. I don't know how to say your thing.
And Normpum is what I usually say.
Yeah, sure. I love that. Canadians, people from people from all over the world posting like weird patriotism porn for America. Like they're in love with America and they've never been to America. They do not live in America. They are not American citizens. But they just they have no relationship with the United States, but it's just like,
isn't there that like what the fuck is his name? That like
the guy
idiot
from like
Gamergate guy who's like Malaysian.
Malaysia?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
What's
lives
his
in
name?
Malaysia. Yeah. I don't remember, but yes, he's one of them.
He's
where
a
all
fucking
he writes
dummy,
about is
right?
like America and he's a big dummy.
Ian Miles
there
Chung.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Huge doofus.
What am I trying to do here?
Yeah, no, he's in Malaysia.
Oh, I have to defend Chewbacca. Yeah, that guy's one of the most tremendous dickheads to come out of these spaces. Andy Ngo is another one of them, who unfortunately like people will still credit as like a journalist.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta defend Chewbacca's honor. Someone's being mean to Chewbacca.
I guess we're almost done. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, go to the bathroom. I'll talk to the chat. Yeah, we could have done a design competition, but gang, I'm tired today. I went to a concert on Monday. I saw Caroline Rose, and she was great. Super fun. The opening act was also great. Number One Pop Star, which I didn't know that I knew one of her songs. It was really funny. I don't know. It was like a one-woman act, which was neat. Yeah, Malcolm, we'll get to the design competition. What am I doing here? This should not take this long. I'm definitely like taking way too long. How is this possibly taking this long? How do I discover bands? A lot of it's just like branching off with song radios on Spotify, but I also just started using Last.fm. And then other stuff is just like word of mouth. But also, and following artists on like Instagram and stuff, and like seeing who people tour with and open for. But I've, the Spotify, Spotify, awful company, but pretty solid algorithms. Gotta get those Scrabbles up. What's a Scrabble? And is that like a funhouse thing too? Like, what's up with that? Han Solo, no! It's an old Bruce bit? Yeah, because I saw the Scrabbles thing all over, and I didn't know what the fuck it was. And then I started using Last.fm and saw that it was about like Scrabbles, and I was like, huh. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's big. It's like an old classic Funhouse bit.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but it's so like my phone will say it's scrobbling.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that we disabled the all right, let's wrap it up command, and now y'all do it yourselves.
They know it's time.
Hey, but when you're right, you're right.
I have as many, if not more, birthday posts in the Reddit than James. Oh wait, that's not true. Maybe it was. Where did I see? I don't know. I saw a bunch of happy birthday shit for me today when it was.
I saw one and I commented in it. I said 45 never looked so good, which when I've done in the past, people have believed. So I'm just gonna keep firing that off.
Malcolm, I don't know if I saw your drawing of me. What did you draw?
I think I saw that. That was really nice.
Was it? Where was it? Where'd you put it?
I think there was one of me too. I believe. Now that's comedy.
Reddit sucks. I have my Reddit, my Funhouse, whatever. That I'm only subscribed to Funhouse.
What am I referring to?
And it's so hard to find the Funhouse subreddit on my Reddit account where I only subscribe to Funhouse. It's just like, well, do you want to see this thing from Am I the Asshole? No.
Oh, okay, what about this
I want to see fan art of me.
And that's
nothing
it.
else. I don't want to engage with this site in any other way.
Could take off. I'd never get past the tractor beam. Leave that to me.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Yep.
No, yada yada. Iowa, you've shocked the nation.
Mm-hmm. The classics.
Hitting the bangers. God, so many menus.
Let's raid Lawrence.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's raid Lawrence. Yeah.
We got like 60 subs today. Damn. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. I did Inside Games yesterday, but I had gotten that bike flat on the way home to record it. So I had to walk the last like 20 minutes, and it was kind of warm yesterday. And so like my face was so hot that my glasses were steaming up trying to read the script at the beginning. So if you're wondering why I looked so bad, that's why.
Red King, thank you for subscribing.
The Red King. The Red
All
King.
Right. We're gonna raid Lawrence.
Yes, we are.
Who's also playing Lego Star Wars.
See, it's not a game for babies. Would Lawrence play something for babies?
Yes. He seems to play everything.
Babies or otherwise, yeah.
All right. Give a big what a show hello to Lawrence.
Big warm what a show. I want it to be wet and warm.
Yep.
Yeah, real soggy hours. Good, get a yawn in right before we finish. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Bye, everybody. And raid now.
Okay. And